Yeah, I don't want to leave this. No, indeed. We just shot a video, you know. Women in there cutting up. Diesel missed that, y'all.
He missed it.
Oh, man, he missed that.
Real life.
It ain't real life. Just ain't real. Real life street stars. You know what time it is. Wow, real life street stars. We got him back. It feel like it's been forever. You see like you went through some went through some seasons outside of us, man. God.
Yeah.
Real life street stars.
Yeah. You know the old adage, I got rich and switched.
He said, hey, I literally got rich and I literally had to be like, hey.
Big fact.
Nah, what I will say is this, gangster, ever since the first time you came on this platform and people thought you had 15 minutes of fame. Oh, he gonna
five.
Oh, yeah, they said 5 minutes of fame. They might have said 5 seconds. I don't know. They were trying to count you out.
Yeah,
What do you got to say to all those people that was like, man, he just got a little moment, a little emotion right now. He out. What do you got to say to those people?
Whatever God got for you, they can't take it from you. But on the joking side, nah. say, they be, man, listen. I done turned my people up.
Come on.
We about to do the movie.
Come on.
God, we did the trailer already, so we gearing up to do the movie. Me and Diesel been going around talking to the children. We've been donating clothes to the shelter in Fort Worth. So, man, we got a lot of big things we doing. And that's what motivates me the most, when I know the haters be trying to count me out.
Yeah, that's why I wonder, like, what do motivate you when the haters be trying to count you out, or is it?
Because it's like, I'm the people champ. I get so much love to where that little hate they be doing, they can't stop the bag, man. I finally caught my record. I made $27,100 this month.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's a record. That's your record?
No, I had 22,000. Remember 22,000?
Oh yeah, when you first, you said that when you first
got out, right? So I caught that 27,000. So, and then another thing.
Yeah, let's clap it up for that.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna clap it up. I'm gonna clap for Charleston White.
Shout out to Charleston White.
I'm gonna clap for Charleston White.
Shout out to Charleston White. But yeah, man. So, in another method to my madness is irritating the haters, because like a lot of the small podcasters, they got a lot to prove. So so what I would do, sometimes I might throw a subliminal, I might diss them. And I know they're gonna diss me a whole week. So they're gonna put my name in their title. So like everybody who don't know about me in your city or in your little area, now they're gonna know about me, because they're gonna wonder, who this is he talking about? So I do that to a lot of them, and they keep me. The haters keep me going. Man. They keep my name in their title.
But it's to the point that you didn't went back to New Orleans. It's like you go back there all the time. I remember there was a time that you wouldn't even go back to the city. But now you like, man, I'm gonna just go whatever.
Listen, when I first come, they had them banned, they said I couldn't go. So when I started out here, go and talk to the youth, from let my people know I ain't on no bull crap. And once they seen I wasn't on no bull crap, it was like, all right, you can go. And now ever since then, I take it slow. But I'm not gonna get too comfortable and just let my windows down and just be like, well, I'm back. No, indeed, them little young boys, they ain't tripping out there. They tripping out there, you know what I'm saying? But I always wanted to go back. There's always gonna be talk, because the people wouldn't let me go. Oh, he can't come back, he's scared to come back or whatever. But now I go back, not a sound. So, but I ain't on no bull crap though.
Right. Man, I've been wanting to get you in here to talk to you.
I know I've been ducking you, but go ahead.
Anton Macy and Derrick Rose. Mm-hmm. They're still on the run, bro.
Right.
This is crazy. Now, there's a couple ways I want to go with this. Let's start here. Did you ever think about escaping? Well, you did escape at one time.
From juvenile jail, right.
Mm-hmm. And how long were you out when you escaped?
We broke out September. I stayed 5 months.
5 months is wild. And that wasn't...
you got the record. You beat this.
Well, so far.
Yeah.
But I was a juvenile.
Right. You were a juvenile.
This is the thing. Back then, they didn't have social media. So now with social media, it's a little hard. Everybody got phones out. Man, they be freaking me out. Everywhere I go, everybody got their phone. Everybody got their head down, they in their phone.
Right.
Like I was in a place the other day and I had a female with me. Like I'm literally right here, she got her head down, she walked right past me. I'm like, what the world? They just be zoned out. They just don't pay attention.
So for those that is in a mentality of being incarcerated, what is the method if you was to escape? Like what should someone do? Because I seen some of them got caught sleeping on the bench. Some of them got family members helping them. What are you supposed to do when you're trying to just evade the law and, you know, try to just stay gone? You
got to stay under the radar. Our problem is we want to get on social media and show out, yeah, I did it, aha. But like right now, I'm telling y'all that because I know y'all gonna watch this. There's 50,000 on them boys. Each one of them, I could use that.
That's man, you went from 10 to 20 to 50?
50 I heard. Yeah, man. All right now.
Family members will turn on you for 50.
Yeah, look,
so do you depend on family members or you gotta be a lone ranger? Like I gotta be off the...
Yeah, you got a lot of low down family members. You got some family members who've been hating you from way back when, and now's their time to get you back. You got some family members who don't even worry about the money, they just want to turn you in. Dang. You got some dirty family members, man. You got some people.
So what does that say about New Orleans Police Department? I mean, are they just not good at catching criminals?
That's a good question. I don't want to tick them all because you know
don't tick them all.
You know I'm a civilian now, and I go down there all the time. Shout out to my squad. So nah, for real, it's not that. But see, this is what a lot of people don't understand. I got two homeboys just got out of Angola. They did like 30-something years as well, right? Yeah. They home now. And I remember in OPP one day I was in the window and we got the rec yard. And then you got the other side where you could look out, see the people, right? So one of my homies was like, man, come to this fourth floor. I was like, for what? He's like, man, cause we broke. I mean, you lying. We said, look at the scratches on my back. So they had them climb down through the sewage, went underground, come out through the sewage, and they broke out. So this happened before, but just that we didn't have social media then.
When they see you breaking out through the wall, people say that a guard or guards have to be involved in a situation like that where 10 people get out. Do you feel like a guard or guards have to be involved for that situation to have
because 40, I mean, we got some pretty tight jails that I was like, all right now, but.
That's the parish jail, right?
Yeah, the parish, because we don't have county. We don't have parish. Yes, the parish jail, yeah. So I believe a guard or, turn, because this is what I learned too. When I was coming up, a lot of the police officers, the guards were older people. Now, in this day and time, a lot of the people are young, so it's their peers. So some of them scared them youngsters too. Right. It's like, all right, I'm gonna see you, you know what I'm saying? So, I believe it was a guard that helped them out, that helped out.
Where do you think Derrick Groves would have went to?
Man, I need to get that 50. I can't get that information on real life like that. I need them 50,000. I can't, honestly, I don't know, honestly, bro, because it's so many places you could duck off and hide. I just hope he all right.
So where would you go? I'm
going to Cuba. Yeah, that's what I'm just, all that time now that they out.
They could have been there, right?
There you go. They're going to Cuba, baby.
What you on a boat? What you on a little two-motor boat?
Yeah, I'm gonna find some kind of way because they're not gonna extradite me from over there. Cause our homegirl's still over there now. What her name? Who they on her? There you go.
Yeah. She
look,
over there.
He read it. Look, he knows who I'm talking about.
He read up.
You going to Cuba too, huh? You look at that.
Damn, it's crazy because I know some niggas that just be like, I'm gonna just go down to Juarez, or I'm gonna just get right across the border.
Mexico. Let me tell you why I wouldn't go to Mexico, because I'm an ex-gangster, but them dudes over there, they gangsters. And so if I go, they might try to kidnap me. And I ain't got a stick pin, so I don't want to go to Mexico. Nah, he don't have me no slave trade, no indeed. No, I won't go there. I'm trying to go to Cuba, man. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, should his victims be worried that he's out of jail?
Of course, you always got to be worried because a lot of people who get found guilty, they already mad with the system. Then they might be mad with somebody who testified against them. Right. So now it's like I already have a life sentence. I don't got nothing to lose for real. Right. So I'm gonna go ahead on and get at you for playing with me.
If you got out, if you had escaped, would you have went for any of your victims?
Not right offhand. I gotta go get myself situated. I'm going to try to find. First of all, I need a vehicle. I need some money. So one of them dope boys would have been in trouble. I gotta jack you. I need the money.
Right.
Yeah, I gotta go pull a lick right quick, then I can get somewhere. Once I get, then I can attack.
Derrick Grove's grandmother was killed by a police officer.
Right, Len Davis.
Right. Did you know her?
No, I know him. I did time with him.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you know Derrick Grove?
No, I'm talking about Len Davis, the officer.
Oh, the officer.
Yeah.
So how was he in jail?
He very smart. He started representing himself. He had the death penalty, they gave it back, then he got it again. But he called himself Pretty Lynn. Light-skinned dude. And
did he get a lot of flack that he was a cop or?
No, well, we was on maximum security. This was in the parish jail.
Okay.
Now he's on death row now.
Right.
So you're on the cell by yourself in the Fed in death row.
Right. How long do you think that they'll last, Antoine Macy? And
Man, they doing good. I like what he did. Shout out to him, because he let them know, like, man, I got a lot of loopholes in my case. And you got Eastside and you got Diesel here. They knew a lot of innocent people up there in Angola. Like, the people just don't care. Like that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, for him to show, like, man, look what they doing me. So now you got the attention now. So, I like what he did.
I mean, really though, he's talking about his case, but I mean, you escaped prison, so doesn't that kind of make that null and void? If you want to fight, if you want to try to get something fair happening, your best option wasn't to escape from prison, was it?
Yes, it's the best option because now you got attention. So once you got the attention, now you get to show the people what's going on, because there are people out here, activists and all kinds of people that will help you. But by him being in jail, right? So it shows you that he wasn't getting attention that, okay, I got all this paperwork, y'all not trying to hear me. If I file an appeal, one little word, you get denied. So now that he's on a run and everybody watching now, because social media, now I can show y'all, look, man, I'm really innocent on some of this stuff, whatever. So let me show y'all this here.
What about when they...
Wait. But he's guilty for running, though.
Yeah, we're gonna work. That's misdemeanor. We worry about that little part. But what about just get this life on? Yeah. I can take that. Yeah, that's no
What
problem.
about that where they was trying to get them to come back and they was offering them like better representation if they would come back?
Ain't nobody about to go for that right now. Catch me, get that same representation, get it to me when you catch me. But right now, I'm out here now.
It's crazy because I think E. Sala was helping out one of the guys while he was in. Like,
yeah, he was.
Is it because that guys be in there and then other guys who've been in there longer start telling them, "Hey, bro, there's some holes in your case, bro. They got
a loophole.
Yeah, they got a loophole. You shouldn't have been found guilty for this." That's what makes them be like, "Man, let me get up out this mother."
Yeah, man, because people be like. But here's the crazy part, like, some people be guilty for something they do, and like, if like I might have on this black shirt, and they say, "Oh, it was a blue shirt." Like, see, man, they say it was a blue shirt. Come on, man, you know you're guilty, but you tell them because you're wrong. So you got a lot of guys be doing that in jail too, man. Yeah. Eastside was a lawyer, so he didn't see a lot of that stuff.
Right. Yeah. If the opportunity had presented itself while you were in jail to escape when you were doing the 20 years or whatever, would you have left too?
No, not now. Because I know me, I like to go have fun. I want to hang out. Man, I don't never want to go back to prison. Let me just
No, I'm talking about.
No, I wouldn't have left. No,
you would, yeah.
No.
So all of them, they were like 12. It's like, come on, Terrence.
No, I say, come lock the door. Come lock. Nah, I don't want to. Because social media is so many people that where you got a little love is a lot of hate. So everybody got cell phone.
Right.
Man, little children got cell phone. So what they doing, they record. Anything you do, they gonna record. Drop a dime on you.
Do you think Derrick is still here though? Do you think he went out the country?
No. He just laying low.
That nigga knife ward.
He just found a house in that line somewhere ducked off. He found somewhere where he could lay low. He surrounded himself, I believe, with people he could trust.
Man,
that's what it's all about.
And Frank got caught.
I mean, how low can you lay? I mean, I'm sure that.
How long he been out now? Yeah.
Nah, but I mean, there's
right.
He would have to live in that motherfucker. That would just be like being in jail.
Yeah, that's yeah. But hold up, it's in the way I understand what he said. It's like being in jail, but any moment he can move from spot to spot. With night, he might got his little pattern. He can start moving around too.
That nigga order pizza.
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
He low-key got the option to do what he wants.
Nah, I think for real.
He can't do what he want if he want to be smart.
Nah, come on now.
All right.
All right. Well, so what's your how much money you got on the last person? You place any bets?
No, I saw that. I was like, man, yo, I saw that. I just said, man, people on my way crazy. What made me not really entertain that, because like me and my people T-shirt, like we look at a lot of the tax houses in New Orleans.
Yeah.
And when you dig in there, it shows you where they used to sell slaves. They used to sell black people.
Damn.
So I was thinking about the bill. I'm like, man.
Man, that just seems,
You know, it's
25, 35, 35, 45.
So,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
damn.
So on one hand, you be like, man, it's crazy, it's fun. But on the other hand, you look at these dudes like they fight for their life, they trying to survive out here, and we got money on their head. Like, well, you know, so people want to win this bet, so they hoping this man get knocked.
That's crazy.
So you know, it's like a double-edged sword. Like some people like they don't like rats, they hate this and this, but yet you making a bet and you hoping this man get knocked.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So you praying on this man's downfall.
Yeah, Rook already lost. I think he had his
Rook,
money
you
on.
better bet,
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he got caught. He got caught next. He threw his money on one man. And he was next. Oh my God. Oh, he looks the smartest.
Mm-hmm.
For the record, that did not happen.
Okay, straighten it out there, bro.
All right. Oh,
I definitely thought the dude with the tattoos on his face would have been caught by now. I just, like you can't miss that nigga.
He was in my law class. He smoked. He knew how to move. I taught that nigga.
oh,
Say it again.
Yeah, he was in my law class. I taught that nigga. You heard me?
That's E Solid speaking.
that nigga put on mask like Tom Cruise. That nigga moving around. All right, so let me get your take, because you actually, we haven't spoken to you since this happened, but you actually did time, of course, with Larry Hoover.
No.
Damn, I get it wrong?
Yeah.
You Big Meech. Yeah, we haven't talked to you since Big Meech. I'm sorry. We have? Oh, damn, man.
I'm trying to say it's been that long I haven't been here, brother.
Yeah, I felt like it, shit.
Oh.
So let me ask you then, let's do it like this, because both Big Meech and Larry Hoover, yeah, right. Both Big Meech and Larry Hoover, the day that they said that, you know, they're supposed to get out, you know, whatever, whether sentence commuted or Big Meech, they both got the snitch jacket. What is that about? When the moment they say, hey, you're going to release from prison after so many years, that people will throw the snitch jacket on you.
Well, I want to clear that up. First of all, the alleged situation with Larry Hoover been cleared up already.
Okay.
WAC 100 interviewed the guy who shot Larry Hoover. He said Larry never told on him. He said Larry never gave a statement.
Okay. So that's how quickly the media runs. Yeah. Okay. But it's crazy, because what happens is when you clear it up, the fact that it's out there, it becomes like it's like a sword.
But you notice this though? You see how fast it died down?
It had no legs on it.
Right, you trying to put some legs on it.
I gotta bring it up.
You gonna pull up out here now. All right, hey, y'all. But for real, WAC 100 had cleared that up.
Okay.
He had got that cleared up.
Okay, all right. With that being said, do you feel like Larry Hoover does have, possibly, because they went from the President Trump to now they went to the governor, and they're asking the governor, please, this 200 years, you know, this man that did his time, he didn't serve his penance. Should he get out? Do you feel like the governor will probably make a move because Trump made a move?
Yeah. The man did 52 years already, man. Come on,
I don't know what I don't know what threat to society he could be in.
Man, listen, the man changed. That's my brother. So I know one thing, I'm happy he had an ADX, because ADX was underground.
Yeah.
So I'm happy up out of there. I don't know where he's housed in their estate, but I'm pretty sure he can see he can see some sunlight, he can see some stuff now.
What does that do to someone's mentality when you get the little wins? You're not free yet, but you get little wins. Like, what does that do?
Appreciate it, man, because it's like, we in the penitentiary. When in the penitentiary, it's just a wall up. So the only thing we can just see the birds flying by and the sun out. So when you drop down to a medium, now you can see cars and trees. You're like, man, they got trees on the compound. You be excited. Man. So for him to be underground all that long time, and now he, come up under there, I know that's a blessing. But I'm hoping that governor, I would say this, Trump have enough influence to talk to whoever the Get them up out of
the
there.
governor. I know that everybody have meetings and they have dinner parties and they be like, "Hey, go ahead, go and do that for me."
Take care of it, man.
It just be a word.
Yeah.
It's crazy because I've seen a lot of other prisoners who would get off through pardons and through what is it called? Communions? What is it?
Community center. He community sentence.
What makes that happen? Like, is it money? Is it someone on the outside, like some victim that says, "Man, I vouch for this"? What gets you for that pardon to go through or that commuter sentence to go through? Like what works? Is it money? Is it influence? Is it a certain person?
Influence, your popularity too. It's not so much the money because the government, they don't really be caring about no money, especially not Trump. Trump got some money. Trump a gangster, but it's the influence. So people know, okay, he can make a difference. This person can make a difference. Because if you notice, you see a lot of people who get their sentence commuted. Well, I'm not gonna say a lot because it's a great deal that they be freeing out the feds because the president has something to do with the feds, whereas with the state, the governor, had to do that. But it's meant to be like your name too, though.
Since you've been out
they need to pardon. Excuse me. They need to get R. Kelly out, and then I think Trump gonna get Diddy out. Yeah.
You've been out for a while now, Terrence. Has there been a situation that has made you has either like tested your gangster and made you want to be Gangsta Williams again?
I know because I don't take nothing serious. I honestly believe a lot of these dudes, they play for the internet.
Right.
Some of them you'll never see again in life, but no, because I've told y'all before, the only thing that could tick me off is my mother, children, family, but no, because being locked up so long and then now you see, like right now, what is about 11, 12 o'clock? So being incarcerated and then now you come out here and you see all these women out here, they got all shapes, sizes, midgets, yeah, y'all know that's my fantasy. So then you got Walmart. Like, I'm used to going I did 23 years, 10 months. So I'm used to get my net bag and wait for them to call commissary. So you go to the commissary, you stuck in this little cage or you stuck in this room. Versus now I can go to Walmart, and I can take my time, get on that little scooter thing. And I can take my time. And man, you see all kind of stuff in Walmart. So, nothing, honestly, no. Because like I said, and then another thing, I surround myself with good people. If I smell a whiff of some bull crap, I'm gonna block you. Block you on my phone because my block game is strong. People can tell you that. And I'm gonna get rid of you because I'm like, I've done too much time. I come out here, God bless me. I built my platform from ground up. I started over here. Well, shout out to Vlad, because Vlad gave me a shot.
We saw you on Vlad?
Yeah, I got on Vlad, and then y'all believed in me, y'all showed me love. So this became my home. So I got too much going for me, bro. Like, I don't want for nothing. Man, I get to ride the best whips. I got money. I don't have a lot of money now, so don't be blowing me up. But
you got enough, nigga.
I'm gonna get to travel. Yeah, I get to travel. Like I say, this month I broke my record. Man, I said, $27,000. Now I'm making more than the average drug dealer in the neighborhood. Sitting at home on his phone here, or wherever I go, on the go, talk, and post. You know what I'm saying, bro? I'm at 192K. Yeah, I'm at 192,000 subscribers. So I'm not about to let them trick, how they say, I ain't about to let them trick around my spot. Man, listen, I didn't know social media. I learned how come on this be jumping on the game. I'm like, man, what's up with this? I learned the game. The game too. But the thing about it is, I show people love. I show people how to work the game too, because there's enough money for everybody. So yeah, I don't want to leave this. No, indeed. We just shot a video. Women in there cutting up. Diesel missed that, y'all.
He missed it.
Oh man, he missed that.
I'm jealous, bro.
Man.
Now,
But that lets you know too, when I talk, people listen, because I sent word to New Orleans, like, tell Queen Queasy, I'm trying to fly her out to Dallas to shoot that video. Come out of New Orleans, and we're gonna come to Dallas and, pull up. That's what it is.
South side.
Big set, big facts. Right, South Dallas. We was in the hood with it.
Now, what makes you think, R. Kelly or Puff is gonna get pardoned. What makes you believe
no,
that?
I say I hope they pardon R. Kelly. I don't
Oh.
think he gonna, I hope that for him. But for Puffy, because he now Trump, he and Puffy didn't rub elbows with that little circle.
He didn't rub other things.
I don't know about all that, but listen, what I'm saying, Joker, stay focused. Stay focused.
Stay focused.
And put the
Stay
big
focused, young
all
king.
up. Now listen, I just think that it's a possibility that Trump going on his way out the door. He might be like, "Come on, Puffy, I got you, boy."
Yeah, nah. Once Elon Musk try to out him, I said, "Yeah, nah. He gonna right some wrongs. He gonna right some wrongs."
Yeah.
Remind us, what year did you get out? What year was that?
January the 3rd, 2022.
Do you know that Walmart used to be open 24 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They ain't doing that. Costco's open 24 hours.
Costco's is open 24 hours.
Yeah, I be in Costco.
It used to be called Club Walmart. After the club,
Yeah,
everybody
Wallet
go to
World,
Walmart.
don't even call it Wallet World.
Yeah, man, they changed all
Yeah,
that.
but I love, man, I can't, you know what's crazy? You say that because when I first got with the Walmart, man, and that self-checkout stuff,
Yeah.
that blew my mind, man. Them people, they was standing over there, and they laughing. I'm like, okay, now I know I just got out looking good. Now come on, do y'all job. And they were like, oh, you gotta do it yourself. Like, huh? I said, man, I'm gonna be stealing out here. You come out, stand and do yourself. Like,
Go
man,
grab me some more TVs.
Yeah, bro. For real.
Damn. Nah, don't let nobody trick you at your position, even Walmart.
Nah, but that's a little thing. I can get, my bad, I didn't know. I can say I thought I scanned it. You know what I'm talking about? But what's the other thing freaked me out? What this thing is, the GPS.
Yeah,
I mean, we left it was maps. You got to put a paper
yeah,
out.
it was
point.
Atlas.
Yeah, now you press that stuff in this, and if you make a mistake, it go blue, blue, and go put you.
Kids don't even know street signs.
Yeah, man.
My kids don't even know how to get to the house without a. Like, what street we live on, nigga? I don't know.
Man, yo, I just know to put it in here. And it's gonna get me where I got to go.
Goddamn.
Yeah, man.
So we gotta speak on Lil Wayne, man. Just dropped the Carter 6. The long-awaited, everyone in the world, the most anticipated. He's been talking about it for a while. And
it wasn't the most anticipated. Joe. Stop trying to. First of all, back up on my homie. That's
I gotta say it, man.
All right.
When Wayne said he's dropping the Carter 6 and it doesn't do exactly what made. Well, let me ask you, what was your expectations for Wayne dropping Carter 6?
I wasn't expecting. Not for real. I wasn't. My mind wasn't even much on Wayne no more.
No, but as much as you, Birdman been through, what Wayne and Birdman been through,
right?
Getting back together. Carter 5 was what that was. Now, finally, the Carter 6. This is.
Who said that song? I hype me up. I hype me up. I would listen to that. I hype me up. Then my homies, they got the trip out. I ain't got. Not for real. Listen, shout out to BG because people said BG album better than Wayne.
Man,
but I took my time and listened to Wayne album.
Yeah,
the lyrics are still there. The problem is Wayne put all the more goofy beats on his album.
I did.
So he put the more goofy beats on his album.
So have you seen the producer that's like, Wayne album ain't trash? And he's changed all the beats and it sounds like a completely different album. He put his different beats behind every track and it sounds like a completely different album.
No, that didn't come across my desk.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like,
because he got the lyrics. That's
the lyrics are there.
I think, I don't know if it was the marshmallow, what you call them thing, the mushroom, or what? Because I was like, what Wayne was that? I think it's one track that was like, okay, this is a hype, what we used to, but I don't know what Wayne was going through, what he was feeling at the time, because I really thought he was going to cut up. But like I said, the lyrics there, but it's just those tracks, like, what the? So I gotta go. I kept, because the beats wasn't, because when I listen to music, I like to hit, you gotta have a good beat.
You gotta have a good beat.
I ain't really care about the lyrics, because people don't remember, because I'm about to drop an album, me and Diesel, called the OTs, the Old Timers. Yeah, we about to drop an album. So,
the Old Time.
So I don't really care about lyrics anymore, because people ain't really, Boss Bandito set the standard, like a minute and 30 seconds and get on out the way. Talk it and beat it.
Should we talk about Boss Man Dilla?
Y'all saw that I saw that. I shouldn't even have brought that up. Man, I heard about that too. The social media, man. You got to develop bulletproof emotion to be on social media.
Yeah, you got to develop bulletproof emotions, but you got to be able to respond to the hypocrisies that come out. Like, God, you just, nigga, what?
You can't respond to everything. Because if you give everything some attention, then it's going to be like, okay, either it's true or it got to you, or why are you explaining yourself? Because some people already be knowing, I know this person, I already know this person. That's like nobody can come and tell me joke or stripping down, Chippendale.
That's wild.
You see what I'm saying?
That's wild.
So, you know,
Chippendale.
Nah, I'm just saying, you know, you got the little T top, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I know you, I know your character, so it's like, nah, B, to get out of here.
Well, so, you know, because AI exists now, they have like Gangsta Williams AI with a midget out there just get wild.
I would love to see that. Oh, man, I would love to see that, bro.
You gonna own it. You gonna be like,
I would love to see it. Big head, big old butt, I would love to see that, bro. Yeah, man, give it to me. Show it to me, bro. Yeah. Look, then you got the one with Diesel on the side with a little shank on him.
So now, you know, I be scrolling through social media and I be seeing how far AI has gotten. Like, they even got black influencers talking about, like, they got black people looking like they out in the streets. They say this ain't even real, this is AI. Like, you coming from where you came from, how far you like to see that? You like, wow, this.
Man, they got Soulja Slim moving and talking.
Man.
Actually, I just reposted one with Trump talking to the New Orleans people now, talking about the war. That AI, sometimes you be like, come on, man, that stuff going too far. But then sometimes you be like, wow. Because, you know, you got some people, right, you know, some people, because it freaked me out when I saw the one with Magnolia Slim, so the Slim moving, and I'm like, man, wow. But it got his song, so for his fans, some people like, bro, this is nice, our people, but there's some people like, man, that's so creep out, gross, like, what are you doing? But honestly, I'm still trying to pay attention to social media stuff, so I don't be caring what's real, what's fake. I might look at it. Like, people send me so much stuff in my DM. Some stuff I look at, some stuff I be like, not right now. You know what I'm saying? They flood me with the music. Man.
Because you said you were producing that. You signing an artist, you're doing a thing now.
Yeah, but time out. Because some of that stuff be trash. Straight up trash.
Do you tell them?
Yeah. They know I ain't scared of them. I'm on the internet. You can't get to me. It's trash. I don't want it. I like to, you know, the text it take too long. So I press that button and I talk it there. This is trash. Don't send it no more. I'm gonna block you. Nah, for real though. People, they got some good stuff people be sending me, but some of that stuff I be like, nah, you tripping. Yeah. Nah, get out of here.
Rapping's not for everybody.
Yeah. I had a female send me some stuff. I told her it was trash. She got mad with me and told me she don't want to rap no more.
Damn. Kevin Gates, Brittany Renner.
Mm-hmm.
Muslim, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not just too familiar with everything, but I'm just gonna ask the questions, right?
Uh-huh.
Are you allowed to get a divorce? Is that a thing?
Yes, of course.
Right. Why do you think he divorced her so fast?
I think it was a good look for him just to, you know, showboat with her because she was a beautiful woman. But in Islam, when you get the divorce, she still had to wait. There's a period that she had to wait before she could marry again to make sure she's not pregnant. You gotta go through that. So, and then he might be to the point where it's like, you know, when you into the entertainment world, so you around so many women, you see a lot of that stuff. So it might was like, he might was doing stuff that irritated her, you know, and it might have been like, look, I think it's best that we go on our separate ways. But I like how they handle it though.
Mm-hmm. Would you have gotten divorced that quickly? If you was, you know?
See, if the woman got more money than me, no, I ain't trying to divorce her. No, not right now, no. No.
So after the divorce, shortly after, she made a post without the burqa. It's showing her natural hair. And a lot of people felt like that was weird, seeing as for so long she's been dressing and carrying herself a certain way. Is that weird is that usually a Muslim woman's practice?
No, I think she was upset and coming from where she had came from and going there, she might have covered her modesty. Then she might have felt like, you know what? Enough is enough. I just want to be free. You know, so because I heard some people saying, yeah, now she's free, all that. She's been free. But I just think that a woman beauty, her hair, that should be for her husband, because that draws a lot of attention. Like when women wear, we all could attest to this, when women wear makeup, perfume. She walk about, man, that's like that Chanel, man. Say what that is. First you gonna play like you wanna get it for your girl, but you trying to hold her up, you trying to slip some old, you know, so it's like a lot of women, like if you're in a relationship, you gotta make certain things you shouldn't do.
All right, let's do it like this, man. You went out to Miami.
Okay.
With Charleston White.
Mm-hmm.
At that time, he was supposed to have a fight at that time.
Right.
First and foremost, how was that trip? I saw you and Diesel out there. And why did that fight not happen at that time?
Okay, let's talk about the trip. First of all, I was at Fontainebleau.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that the hotel I was in was Club Live.
Yeah, Club Live on Sundays. King of Diamond Mondays.
Look, I'm hungry, right? So here's the thing about Miami. If you at Fontainebleau, if you don't get your food, I don't know how to do that Uber food thing. So now I go downstairs hungry, right? I see a bunch of females coming in with their dresses higher. I said, where they going? So I'm thinking they got a bowl or something going on in here. So I got on t-shirt, pajamas, and my cowboy slippers. But I'm actually sitting in the what you call it, when you first come in the hotel, in the lounge.
Yeah.
I'm sitting in here, right? But the people coming in, I'm watching everybody dressed up. But I see them going over this cone over here. I say, I need some water. I need something to drink. I'm hungry. So I saw somebody come out with a cup, so I walk over there. And the guy was like, I said, hey, they got food and drink in there? He said, you got to pay for a ticket. I said, man, I got to pay for a ticket to get something to eat, man. I don't want to go in there because I've got on night clothes. I said, man, look, I'm hungry. He said, well, look, go to the back, go down that hall, go to the back. They got a truck in the back. I'm like, oh, yeah. So I got something to eat. But it was a pretty cool experience because we got my homie. What the homie name? Who put us on a yacht? Diesel got to drive the yacht.
Oh, shit.
He got the 7-wall. Yeah, so he had hit me up. He was like, man, I see you out here in Miami, man, come mess with me. I got the yacht. Because Diesel and who else was with us? Shirt. They wanted to go get on the yacht.
T-shirt.
Right. T-shirt wanted to get on the yacht. So I was like, I thought it was a game at first, right? I was like, man, he might be playing. I said, man, somebody might be trying to bring us a move. I said, come on, we went. So we just went. And so happened, it was a real person. And he let Diesel drive the yacht. He let the female drive the yacht. We had a good time out there in Miami.
Beautiful.
Then, so with the Charleston White situation, I don't know what happened with that. But I know when I went out there to do the interview, it was so cool because we was high up and it was in the dark. And I got that. I watch you guys. I got the
yeah.
Camera,
you didn't
yeah. So
got the same kind of shit.
Big fact. So I went on and filmed that. It was nice, man. But yeah, I don't know why he didn't get a chance to fight then. But I saw him handle his business the other day. Yeah.
What was your thoughts on that? Did you think the fight was going to happen? It was a lot of they had a face off. They had going back and forth. Who did you think was going to win versus the Island Boy and Charleston White going into the fight?
I had a feeling Charleston was going to win because of this. Because we always saw Charleston
practice.
I never saw the young boy doing nothing. I said,
push-ups.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was like, either he think he got an easy cakewalk or, So I was like, I see what Charleston be doing. So, and I had a feeling it was going to happen because, Charleston and Aiden Ross is friends.
Yes.
They're tight. And when Aiden Ross face on it, he got some money.
Right.
So look,
when they said it was in Nashville, I said, okay, Nashville, you can do whatever out there.
Yeah,
so
man. I was happy. I watched the whole fight too, man.
Yeah. Were you worried for him? Were you worried like, oh?
No, because I kept watching him. I'm like, okay. And he was smart with it. He wasn't trying to overdo it because when he got tired, he just went back on the road and come on to me. You know what I'm saying? He leaned back. He took his time and I was like, all right, go ahead, handle your business, boy. You know what I'm saying? He was throwing them things too. I said, look at Charles. He made me want to tell the people, I got a few people I want to fight now.
Oh, hey, hold on, wait. Maybe you and Charleston might.
No, that's my boy. No,
you don't got to be in the same weight class. Y'all just get out there.
Nah, because Charleston, because he hit that boy hard. That young boy stuck. And he ain't about to hit me. I ain't going viral. No, they might not go giggity out. No.
I ain't going viral.
No, indeed, man.
I ain't going viral. But the fact that you willing to say, I'm willing to jump in, you willing to do a celebrity boxing
I was
match?
Just playing, man.
I'm a lover, not a fighter. Yeah, Diesel.
I can't do that. Because the difference, see, Charleston don't care. Because he wants y'all to, me, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna want to grab a Draco if you knock me out or you catch a.
Yo, take me back to my old.
Yeah, I'm gonna test that effort in on them new foreign guns they got. So I'm gonna stay out the ring. No.
There do you even see yourself even like getting argumentative with people now, like a physical fight? Like, do you see yourself like,
no,
I'm ready to fight a nigga
no,
if I got to?
I know where I come from. So, and I know how far I'm gonna go if we get into it. So I'm gonna think for me and you. My bad, I apologize.
Right. He's I'm gonna think for me and you.
Listen, man, for real, you got to think for you and the next person out here. So I always tell people that sometimes it take a man to say I apologize or my bad. Let him think how he want to think. Man, I'm going home to my family. I'm about to go jump in this foreign whip, or I'm about to go to this club and enjoy life. Or like I've been flying so much now, man. Yeah, man. So listen, I'm enjoying life. So no, I don't think. And like I say, I always put myself in situations where I'm gonna make it home to my people.
There you go.
And I ain't gonna hang out with no goofies. Everybody I hang out was leader and bosses, so they know how to think. Like Diesel did 30 years. He ain't trying to go back to jail, but he'll defend himself. But he's so happy when the one Diesel gets some drinks in him, all he want to do is laugh and just.
He laughing now.
That's all he want to do is laugh. So
he say you already know.
You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you, who would you like to see Charleston fight next if he was to fight someone next?
I want him to fight Hustle Cartel.
Ooh,
but I would love to put my money on Charleston fighting 607 on T.
That'll be
I want Charleston to beat him up.
That'll be funny.
That's what I would love to see. Charleston whoop on 607 on T. Yeah, on T. Yeah, that boy with the coalition, but go ahead.
Who's somebody that's alive right now, but wouldn't have made it alive during your time?
Oh, it's a lot of them out here because they goofy, man. I be looking at some I be like, man, he would have. Yeah, it's a lot of them. I don't want to call them in because I travel a lot. Sometimes I travel by myself, and they might catch me at the airport and try to jump on me.
Right.
So, but it's a lot of them. I be like, man, yeah.
Well, is there any specific blogger that does too much that you be like?
Well, a lot of blogs, that's their. What I learned about them. The reason why I don't focus in too much on them because I'm messy. I like to do videos, gossip, because beef sells. So I'm not gonna just single out a certain vlogger or blogger or whatever because I do a lot of content. We do podcasts. Y'all watch how I do videos. So that's just their job to get on your skin. If you allow it to happen, then that's on you. So like Crypto Jesus got this thing. He say, don't press play. Because if you press play, what you going to see on there. Like if I go out of town, if I take a picture with 2 females, now I could have been just met these females and say, hey, let me give y'all a few dollars a piece. Come take the picture with me. It's already going to be, he having sex with them girl. He doing it. They going to give me the charge. Regardless, so yeah.
Do you consider yourself a blogger now?
What is a vlogger?
A blogger.
What is that?
He said, what is it?
What's the definition of it?
Some niggas being messy.
No.
A lot of trying to being messy.
No, the reason why, I'm a content creator. I'm gonna say I'm a content creator because of this. When I first got on social media, I should be on it every day. Like going live every day. And I realized you don't get money going live unless somebody donate to you. So when I see people now on live 2, 3, 4 hours, like, you really wasting your time. The only one who perfected that craft was Hassan Campbell.
Academics?
DJ Academic, but he's streaming. But you got some people that just get on YouTube, just go live, thinking they doing something ahead of people, but you entertain, you helping people pass their time, but you ain't get no money for that. Because me and Crypto Jesus do that every night, and then we look at the thing, $2, $10, $12. I said, man, I ain't about to be doing this here. Man, I'm standing up, but I said, bro, nah, for real. So, but when I do a 3-minute video, I'm making $800, $1,000, that's just one video. You see what I'm saying? So I learned again, and I be like, bro, that live stuff ain't where it's at. Now you can go on live and treat the people, the people who support you every now and again, but I don't do it no more because there's no money there. And the audience I have is the ghetto, the hood, they broke. So they ain't donating nothing. I'm not asking them for nothing. Yeah, they broke. So the thing is, we on there just having fun, cracking jokes, doing whatever. So I'm gonna pull you up in the stream, let you get your thing out, have your fun. But at the end of the day, you're not making money going live unless you got an audience that's gonna send you cash app, donate money to your what that other thing YouTube got the super chat.
Super chat.
And then the thing about the super chat, you're getting 30% of that. Got to give us. So if you make a good, cause one time me and Crypto made like $600 one night. You know what I'm saying? We bust down. But the thing is, going live, you ain't making no money. So that's why I just stick to my formula.
What do you think about bloggers beefing with each other now?
As long as you keep it respectful, meaning like it stay on the channel, it's good for entertainment. Because that's what sells, the bull crap. It's just that if a person's out in public and you trying to prove a point, now I'm like, you're going too far with this. Because if
I was asking that question because there was a video that we just saw where two influencers were beefing on live in Vegas, and one of them actually came up to where he was and shot him and a young lady he was with.
I saw that, a white guy, Hispanic,
right.
Latino. Because he told him, he said, where you at? I'm looking for you.
Right.
He was riding, telling me, looking for him. See, that's another reason why I don't troll a lot of people, man, because them bullets hurt, man. Yeah. I took it when I was young. I don't think I can take one right now. Man, them bullets hurt. So yeah, but on that aspect, yeah, I think that if you're not prepared for what's going to happen, stay off social media.
That's real.
If you're not prepared, I'm gonna say that again. If you're not prepared, because you got some people that are clown or say stuff to you, but you got some people that don't take that disrespect. And the problem is with social media, if somebody disrespect you, somebody gonna get it. Cause like right now, I'm here with you guys. Somebody right now dissing me, I don't know, right? But somebody gonna send it to my Instagram, to my DM, like, look at it. And I'm like, no, why you sending me that goofy? I'm not about to go press him and give him a view. You know what I'm saying? They would let them, But it'd be days when I'm bored, or if I look at my money and I'm like, okay, I need to get a few more. Then sitting because I'm gonna want to diss him back. And some people are like, why you getting him? He beneath. No, because I'm gonna go down into the bottom and I'm gonna diss them and I'm gonna get me a check. Yeah. Because my people want to hear what I gotta say. You know what I'm saying?
But now you're gonna make them famous.
I don't care because somebody made me famous.
There you go.
Shout out to Boosie Boo.
Reciprocate.
Big fact, man. I don't care about it because there's enough money for everybody. But I don't really believe in you can make a person famous just because when you diss a person, you got some people just might be like, all right, whatever. Like me, like I don't go run to everything when people diss. Certain gossip or certain beef I don't be caring about. I'm like, oh, ain't nothing. That don't pertain to me. I don't care. Certain stuff I just don't look into, So you got some people that, like now I can talk about somebody and some people might be like, oh, no, I don't want to go look at that. Or if they do go look like, oh man, he a clown, man. Anybody about to follow that? Because I got a lot of people certain people I did like, Gangsta, why you doing? But then they be like, I got people hit me be like, oh, I can't stand this bro, I can't stand that person, or I don't like his content, or I don't follow him, I just unfollowed him, so it could go both ways.
That's real. Once you seen that Trump had bombed Iran, and then Iran possibly retaliated, and a lot of memes were going around social media about, being drafted back into the war, always coming. What happens if Terrance Gangsta gets drafted back into a war to fight over there and they need you?
First of all, I'm letting y'all, what'd you laugh about? I'm gonna just tell America this. Do not draft me because I'm not fighting for y'all. And then them my brothers over there. So y'all know I'm gonna get that gun and I'm gonna point the middle finger because you can't get me back over there. I'm gonna be hiding in the mountains over there. I'm gonna get me about 4 wives and I'm going in the cave. Damn. I ain't going to fight. But
I thought you would be like Demolition Man and come back like, we gonna freeze them.
Nah, because over here in America, if I go to war, I could duck and hide, shoot and go over there. Man, that stuff, nah, man. Them
rocks don't look so.
Yeah, man, nah, I'ma still here and chill, bro. Don't America, don't play with. And then I'm too old. They go 18 on up. They gonna get them.
They look for expertise, is what they looking for.
Yeah, but they don't want no people with injuries, people who slow can't run, and they don't want me. Now Diesel and East Solid, they in shape. They come and go, so they been hit the weight. They been boxing and all that. People ain't go, they got a box. So
they good hand in hand.
Yeah.
They good with their hand in hand.
Yeah, see? But me, man, I'm old man, they don't want me, man. Leave me alone. Let me just go to Walmart, give me some soft back cookies and some milk, I'm good, man. Milk and cookies, man.
That's real.
Nah, I ain't, but not for real, I wouldn't, I wouldn't go over there.
Do you be worried about like America going back to war? Do you be worried about like the government, Trump, everybody like another world war? Does that come across your mind? Like if it mess up your money?
No, my mother brought it up the other day, and I was like, okay, we gotta go get us some tuna fish, we gotta go get us some potato chips, we gotta go stock up, right?
Tuna, potato chips.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm making sandwiches.
Yeah, we gotta go get our stuff together. So, but no, I don't worry about that because America are bullies. And one thing I know about our country, they smart and they know how to move. And one thing that this country has proved, they ain't gonna be taking no L's like that.
Come on now.
Man, I tell you, a lot of us don't approve a lot of stuff that go on, but at the end of the day, we all born and raised over here, and we just look and pray for the better. But nah, I don't worry about nothing like that. And one thing with Trump being in office, anything happen, he gonna make sure we get some money. I'm mad I missed that PPP thing. What did the PPP?
Oh yeah. You just missed it. Yeah, damn.
Yeah, man. But I was reading it. I saw a dude that hit for
he got out
like
right
a couple of million, but he wound up going to jail.
Yeah, a lot of people got caught
Yeah,
up.
you know what I'm saying? But Trump gonna make sure we get
That'd
some
be
money.
wild if you got out, did that, and went right back.
Bro. Wow.
That'd have been wild. Bro, that'd been wild. Like, I'm right back in this.
And you know, it's just a handful. They want me to go back so bad.
Ooh.
Man, that's why I be keeping it in their face when I pop out with certain stuff, because you know it's not good to brag, show stuff, but certain ones I just did a video yesterday, and it's just he got like about 7,000 followers, and he was like, "You want my attention?" I'm like, "Want your attention, bro? I got 192,000 subscribers. I just made $27,000. I don't need your attention. I'm balling. You need my attention." I said, these dudes crazy, you know what I'm saying? They just say anything out their mouth. But but for real, bro, I'm enjoying life. I'm happy. I just was at the Windstar Hotel in the suite.
Was that your first time being at the Windstar?
Yeah.
Oh, that's very
Because I don't
nice.
gamble.
Oh yeah,
So-
but you're in a nice spot though.
Yeah, I'm in the suite. Look, and I walk in the suite, they got 2 TVs in there. I said I could put CNN over here, I could put Fox over here, I go back to and chill.
Oh yeah, no porn on the.
Nah, you know what? I got the what that thing is? Twitter. I got my Twitter phone.
Oh yeah,
They
that
got
Twitter be
porn on
wildin'.
there. Yeah, they got porn on the Twitter, but
Goddamn.
you know, in certain areas now they block you out. They don't let you watch porn in certain things. Now they tripping now.
Yeah,
With
I ran.
the Pornhub and they tripping now. But now, in the hotel, I had my own porn store.
There you go.
Yeah,
there you go. Yeah, I'm my own.
Yeah, I got my own porn store. She just walk around that thing, walk with it. You know what
Come
I'm saying?
on, now. Come on. Now.
But
Gangsta walk.
big
Hey,
facts.
so wait, real quick. Can I ask you about Colorado?
Of course, yeah.
All right. You got summoned to Colorado.
Well, no, I wanted to go to Colorado.
Okay. All right. So let's lay it out correctly.
Okay, let's get this right.
You wanted to go to Colorado because a woman wanted to say, "Hey, OG Giggity, I believe you are the father of my 1-year-old child."
I want to come on Real Life Street Stars.
Oh,
want to come on
damn!
Real Life
Spoiler
Street
alert.
So
No, because,
so I had sex with this woman twice since I've been home. And the last time she said, I'm pregnant, I'm like, yeah, that's what this thing still work, right? So, you know, I'm like, yeah, so I was like, I believe you because you know, but you know, in this day and time, in this time that we living in, you gotta have receipts. That's what you guys say, receipts.
yeah, receipts.
So I was like, man, look, I'm gonna fly you and him out here to Texas, and we're gonna do this. So I contact a DNA place. They wanted like $400 something to do it. So I was gonna do that. But then I said, how much is yo? So in Colorado, they got, if you want to just know, it's $199, and if you got to go to court, it's $299. I said, well, I'm coming out there. And then I wanted to go to Colorado anyway, so we flew out, went to the clinic, and they took and swabbed my right side, and then they swabbed my left side, and they swabbed his right side, his left side, put it in the thing. I'm like, how that's gonna tell this my child? So she was like, in 5 days, you're gonna know something. Like, all right, we're gonna see your email. All right, whatever. So I had this like just trying to forget about it because I wanted the days to go by. So I got the email and they had 99, 99.99, all that 99, 7 at the end. So I said, what the 7 for? I said, this is what she might was cheating at. But so
Just like a nigga.
yeah, so yeah, I found out I got a 1-year-old son.
Wow, that's crazy. That's amazing. We really gotta congratulate that because a lot of us we treat that like it's a bad thing, but that's a blessing because
I want to name him Brian Ronald Williams.
is that what? Damn, that's Brian, baby.
Big facts.
It's crazy, bro, because you were locked up for 20 years, bro.
23 years and 10 months.
23 years and 10 months, and to come out and then have a child.
Never be able to raise a child.
Yeah, bro.
So look at I asked you though. I say, when you gonna let me get him? Bring him. She said, hold. Not till he turns 2, because you're gonna be around a lot of people and he can't talk and then somebody touch him. I'm like, what do you think I'd be around some animals? But I didn't want to tick her off because we got a good thing going now, you know what I'm saying? So I can see him, talk to him, check, so yeah, it's pretty cool.
Right, bro.
Are you excited to have re-entered fatherhood?
Yes, but I thought that I was gonna be able to, I thought that, what I respect about her, because she's a mother that loved her child, so I thought she was gonna be like, he did let baby drive me crazy, take him, right? I was like, all right, cool, I was gonna bring him to Dallas, get a little cowboy gear, we was gonna hang out at Jerry Jones' spot, but she changed all that. So, and I contacted an attorney because I was like, you know what? I want to get joint custody. So then he was telling me about certain stuff, and I was like, well, listen, I'm not trying to go to court and make nothing messy, talking about she unfit, all this old goofy stuff. I just want joint custody where he comes stay by me in Texas, and, so.
Have you put yourself on child support yet?
No, I ain't doing no child. She gotta do that. I paid now. I'm gonna take care of her.
Hey, you talking about this money you make? You better. Hey, you made $23.
No, I ain't tripping because this is my thing. As long as because I know she gonna do the right thing because she's a good woman, take care of the child. So I don't have a problem with that.
You pick them right.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that they do. It's just what I'm gonna do if they go to get about. All right, now you're making too much money. We're gonna get. First of all, it don't take no $10,000 a month to take care of no little 1-year-old now. This family support. There ain't no child support.
Some people will disagree.
I'm gonna be taking care of her and her boyfriend. I don't care what they disagree. I'm talking about what I'm talking about now. You know what I'm saying? So my thinking now what's gonna happen is I'm about to, only job I got is YouTube. So if they go to acting crazy, I quit. I ain't doing
I'm trying to raise this baby right.
Look, then I've been shot up, so now I need disability. I need all this. So, and then she made good money. Now I'm gonna put you on child support. Look.
We got a question.
Child support it is.
Okay, this is my question. So I don't know how much you make. I really don't care. But what I'm saying is, if you making $1 million a year, why not pay like a million in child support? I'm not gonna lie. If you making
what?
No,
if you make okay, I ain't gonna lie, that was too much. I'm guessing it.
Right.
If you make $1 million,
right.
why you can't pay like $150,000 in child support? But if it's gonna go to your kid though, like if the baby mama gonna really like turn the baby up, put it up for savings, all that shit, like why not pay that much? If you got a good baby mama, cause I would expect for the niggas, just like bitches have abortions, be like, I don't want that nigga to be my baby daddy. Niggas be like, I don't want that bitch to be my baby mama. Like,
but he shot off in her. So let me ask you this question.
That's where y'all fucking up. If you feel like you would never want that bitch to be your baby mama,
right? You put a pull out, right? But let me answer that question. What you said, if I'm making $1 million, why not pay the 100? Here's the thing. This is what I don't like when them judges rule like that. Because okay, say she got a child.
Fair. That's the offspring. I'm sorry.
Not Trump's in office. Don't go like that anymore.
Good. So
that's why I like Donald Trump. Okay.
All right. So
You like Donald Trump?
No.
Oh, let him answer.
Break it down.
So here's my thing. You got a child by me in this household. You got 2-3 other children. So now you say child support. Okay. I got a 1-year-old son. How much does it take? How much? Got some clothes. You got food. He don't must have his own bedroom. So what in the world you gonna do the $100,000? Now I would say this: if the judge, if I gave up $100,000 a month, why we can't do this here with the courts? Everything you pay for, give us the receipt, show us, and then the rest, you can put it up in a savings. But here's the thing: I can start my own savings for my child. So really, it's not child support; it's family support because now I'm taking care of her boyfriend, and the other children that ain't mine. Because it don't take no $100,000 a month to take care of one year old. He don't even must have his own bedroom.
She will say,
okay, this is what I gotta say. I feel like that's all facts, but this is what I gotta say. First of all, I come from a married home. I don't even have no half sisters, no brothers. But if I did have half sisters and my brother, and my brother, his daddy a fucking millionaire and shit like that, I'm be like, damn, I would expect for my mama to be like, take that child support and split it amongst all the kids. now we all bosses. Like now we all doing our shit. Like, but it's for the kids though. It's for the kids. Them the brothers, them the sisters. Ultimately that's your family too.
No, it ain't. Not if I'm not living there.
You talking some nonsense now.
How?
You
trying to ride with you.
Y'all hear me back screen, but
all the kids bossed up.
No, y'all listen. I don't got no kids. I'm just saying though. I'm just saying.
No, gangster. Hey, the baby needs to ride in the Cullinan. It's the safest car.
Gotta put that baby in the lift, and I'm gonna call and check on him.
Call and check on him.
Yeah, and we're gonna check.
I'm gonna call him.
But for real though, I believe this though, and like I always say, because like I told her, I said once I get that paperwork, he ain't gonna never want for nothing. So, and I don't mind helping out, but you're not about to abuse me.
So gangster, are you one of those that will pull up to the house where your child is at with only food for your baby?
No, I ain't doing that. Let me tell you why I wouldn't do that. Because like my son that's in the Fed, and I used to always tell him, I didn't know his little cousins, they were the same age, were the same size. I didn't know that he was living with them. And I was like, when I was in the Fed, I used to buy my son like 6 pairs of shoes every year for school because I didn't want him to use that excuse. Well, Dad, I ain't got no shoes. I don't go to school. I cut class, right? So, but this little boy, his cousin was living with him. He only had 1 pair of shoes. And this whole happened, this 1 pair of tennis shoes he had with some ugly Nikes that I used to be in the East Bay book. And I called him and said, son, I see these Nikes. I'm going to get you these. Nah, Dad, I'm cool. I said, you run around the project. No, Dad, I got Jordan. I run around. I said, well, man, anybody in your school or in your neighborhood don't have no shoes? Because I wanted to buy these Nikes bad, right? He said, well, my cousin. I said, your cousin? Where your cousin at? Oh, he live here. I said, you mean tell me your cousin live there? He only had 1 pair of tennis shoes. And I'm buying you, because what I'm getting at is this. A child could grow up to envy the next person.
For sure.
You know, so I used to be like, well, I start buying other boy stuff. So no, I wouldn't pull up just with my son food, because you got to keep in mind, his brothers and sisters are older than him, and they can home him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm gonna make sure they be food. When they see me, they think it's Stepdaddy Tuesday.
Now, the fact that you...
Big facts. There y'all go and take care of everybody.
For our audience, the fact that you said East Bay books, y'all go Google that.
Yeah.
Y'all go Google that. Yeah, bro. Goddamn. Mm-hmm. Man, with that being said, gangster, it's always great to have you here because, it's a breath of fresh air as far as your take on these things that be happening in the world. And, for you to have done the time that you did, be out here, I have to question, like, were you always like this good-hearted? Because it seemed like you a good-hearted soul. Like, I can't even, people be like, damn, y'all know y'all be interviewing like a murderer. And I'm like, he seems like a good-hearted soul, man. Were you messed up? Yeah. Like, were you, like, was this always in you? Was you like just messed up from like the system, from society back then, or?
I would say this, Killer Stone, he's not here, he always taught us like the family, like always look out for your people, right? But my bad, it started from Black and Mo. Because one time I had called him my friend. He was like, I'm your brother. He said, because you'll kill a friend. Because anybody, the right amount of money, you'll kill your friend. So I've always been like, if you in my circle, I'm gonna make sure everybody good, because I know how I used to think, right? So now with me being here, and I think back then, I've always showed love, but if you weren't part of my circle, I was gonna get you. But I always smile.
Were you this funny back then? Like,
yeah, I've
so you
been like this.
Damn.
Crack joke.
Right, here we going. I can't imagine him just clapping somebody and coming back and just cracking a joke.
Anybody tell you who know me coming up in the project or wherever, I've always smiled, had fun, laughed. And it got keep in mind, I always was small too. So I always, you know what I'm saying, like diesel size. That's how I was.
So when you used to delete people, did you laugh?
Sometimes, because it's like, no, because for real, because it's like, I got you now,
Yeah.
Because a lot of us, because I always tell people, I've always been scared to die first. Right. I don't want to die first because nobody's not going to retaliate like I'm going to retaliate. So I don't want to die first. So, but once I became Muslim, I started appreciating life and started respecting the next person. I started realizing that these people have feelings too. So Allahu Akbar. So it helps me more now. And then another thing, I don't believe in having people around me on flunky's time. I want everybody to be bosses, so you can't tell who's who. And that's gonna make the man who with me gonna feel like, okay, cool. I ain't gotta worry about him trying to snake me and do something because I'm like, hey, go ahead. You wanna drive the Rover? Go ahead, you know, get the key to the Rover truck. But yeah, I always make sure anybody that's around me, with me, if you wanna learn about YouTube, I'm gonna give you the game. I'm gonna help you, I'm gonna show you. If I go do an interview, I'm gonna try to put you there with me. It's enough money for everybody.
I was just gonna ask. I got someone that's locked up right now. How important is commissary?
Very, man. I always say.
He said it again because people out on the outside don't know.
Oh no, that's Faz with that. I remember when I first met y'all, Faz was talking about his brother. Well, I would say this. This is the thing we have in jail when it was day, because you got a different day for commissary. We say commissary because it's necessary. That's my favorite thing. Commissary is very important because you got food that they say, and this is another time we talking about that because. All you black folks are driving me crazy with this Taco Tuesday stuff. I'm sick of tacos. Shout out to my Latino, because I got a large Latino family following. But I'm sick of these tacos, because in jail we ate a lot of taco. I come out here, black folks crazy about taco. How did this happen? Like they say LeBron James started that or something. And they say he made it popular. But I'm telling you, they drive me, I be like, man, I get, because it's like we ate so much stuff in jail. But speaking of that, so it's like, if you don't want to eat the food that the government is supplying for you, right. You can go to commissary and you can eat out your box or eat out your locker.
So what's the appropriate amount to get someone for commissary?
See, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, and that's why I've always said this with Birdman and Slim. I've never wanted for nothing in prison. One of my daughters graduated from Howard University. One graduated from Tulane University. I was able to pay for college tuition from prison. Like I'm sitting at 11,000, here you go. 6,000, here you go. So I was able to, so I can't say, because I've always said I was financially
What about
retarded.
the people that were next to you?
Penitentiary rich. What'd you say?
Right, the people that were next to you though, like how much shit, you know what I'm saying?
Because this is the thing. Okay, like in certain prisons, I was spending them, I think it's 360.
Okay.
So like in certain prisons, they'll separate the 360, right? Make 180. So they started doing one of the prisons I was at, from the 1st to the 14th, 180. And then from the 15th to the 3rd or the 35th, the other 180, right? Then in the penitentiary, some of them might be $80 every week. And if we go on lockdown, we come over, we might only give you $25 and only cosmetic. Because what happens is, if we go on lockdown, we come off lockdown, if we have a wall about to jump off, they know first thing we're gonna go to commissary, get a bunch of peanut butter, soups, and go load up, because we're going back on lockdown, so then we're gonna strike. So when you come off lockdown, they're gonna only limit your commissary. So all I would say to this here, man, whoever have people in prison, they need outside support. That's very important. I can't put a limit on it because I've always had money when I was in prison. Like I've never went without money.
What's the most important thing that you need to buy a commissary?
A shank. Nah, for real. Some Zuzus and Wham Wham. Nah. I would tell you what I've been looking for since I've been home. I haven't seen it. Like if we had this jalapeno squeeze cheese. They don't have, I've been to Walmart, they only got that old goofy. They don't have that. I holler at one of my partners yeah. Cause I talked to one of my partners that said, hey man, send me some squeeze. He thought I was playing. I said, no, I'm serious, man. Cause we make our nacho, we do stuff with the squeeze cheese. They don't have it out here.
And it tastes real good.
Yes. It's a yellow bottle, man, jalapeno sweet cheese. They got the little Mexican on it too. But nah, man, that sweet cheese is good, man. Yes.
Speaking
But
of
listen, man, the commissary list, Rook, it's a long list. So you might have different kind of cookies. Keebler's, the fudge stripe cookies, the salt bag, that red bag, and we just get the blue bag, chipper hard. Then we got the red bag, that salt bag. So yeah, man, then you got different brands of potato chips. Now I would tell you this here, in that penitentiary, in the USP, you get sugar-free sodas that drive me crazy. Everything is sugar-free peppermints, no sugar, none of that. Yeah, big facts. Eating good. So Yeah, it's all sugar free because people make wine. Like you could take they so creative in jail, they would take the creamer and take that little, little hair net that they wear in the chow hall to keep they would take that and strain that and some kind of way get the sugar out of that to make alcohol. Peppermint, man. Bro, they make so much. So in the penitentiary, they take it like the honey. Like they got the sugar-free honey, the diabetic honey. Yeah. Say, bro, so when you, yeah, that's why, listen. Say, yeah, man. So I was so burned 32 loud when I went to Walmart, when I saw these different brands of cookies, I said, man, I took a picture of the cookies and I sent the picture back to the prison. I said, boy, look at this here, boy, look at y'all business. So, say this is what I realized that I was eating too much because when I first come to Texas, I was out here by myself. So I would get in my car and I would ride up this one street and there was a bunch of restaurants. I said, okay, tomorrow I'm gonna go here. And I went to every restaurant around there. Wow. So yeah, it's I can't say the name on camera, but it was he told me, he said, man, I can't believe your body could take all that weight. I was like, how they got big? But you don't see it, but man, I listen. And in Texas have donut. Yeah, you say I didn't know your body could take all that weight. I said, bro, in Texas, there are donut shops everywhere, man. Y'all, oh man, I was like, come on, man. How a man going? Bro, it's hard out here, man. And let me tell you what he do. So, we got the studio, right? Diesel goes to the Walmart. This man gets soups. Rice, he get everything like he in jail. He got a bunch of commissary. He got potatoes. I said, dude, what you do? I'm talking about he got it all stacked up neat. And so he talking, man. Yeah, man, this man got all kind of sweets.
Speaking of, Hispanics, we had just recently seen go viral about Hispanics being able to say the N-word. And we got some back and forth. Some people believe it should be okay, others don't. Where do you land on that?
August of 2005, I stopped saying the N-word and the cuss word. But I don't, because I have faults, I have other issues I deal with, so I don't judge. I don't really care what people say, but I will say this here, that us as black folks have to be mindful what we say if we don't want the next nationality to say that, So, but we, what's up my end, we say it fluently. So, but that kind of stuff don't bother me. I need money. I like money. Yeah. Show me how to get some money.
Man, clip that.
I like money, man. Show me how to get
words
that money.
Don't be bothering me.
Yeah, I don't care about the words. Like prime example, Uncle Bang, a white guy. He said the N-word like, he from Baton Rouge. So, and we hang together. I support him. So he used that N-word fluently. Don't bother me. Because it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Now, if you be like, what's up, you? All right, hold up, man. I'm going back to jail. But so, some people now, like you said, they just say like, they don't say it, how this the favorite, this the thing dudes say in jail. Man, just a term of endearment, man. I ain't mean, I'm trying. But those issues, man, we about to have a World War III. Y'all worry about the N-word?
Man, come on.
We need to worry about
perspective.
We about to run out of water and food, huh?
Perspective.
But now, for real, that don't bother me. I don't much care who's with.
I have a question about that because everybody keeps saying, y'all worry about this. We about to be in World War III. What exactly are we supposed to be doing?
We got to start stocking up, getting ready.
Getting ready for what?
Because they got the power go out. Because don't they ship the food over on the boats, right? So if they're at water or the ships, whatever, they can't get the stuff.
So I'm here, and this is
let's start growing our own crops.
This is just me. I believe even if the power go out and you stocking food, if we know you got some food, we coming to get it. We coming to get it. Hey, boy, he stocked up.
But you're not gonna know I'm stocked up because here's the thing. This is the time when everybody
know you stocked up. We got
right. So you start, and then you might get some stuff like Diesel. He not a survivor. He got cup soups and he got soup. I be so embarrassed. We invite people to do podcast. He got soups in there. People don't want to eat no soup, bro. He crushing up soup, making mackerel hooks of them. Man, that dude down
like
bad,
a spread.
Bro. Yeah, what he doing? He really got soups and mackerels at our spot, bro.
Man.
No. I take it back. He don't have mackerel. He had them cheap sardines. That's what he got. Man, yeah. So they had them bones, and I said, man, I don't want that. But so he's prepared. So it's easy to light a fire to make a soup. Boy, you get some water, take that toilet paper, make that little bomb, flight it, and you could prepare it, make that molded. So
man.
Yeah, man.
Man, with that being said, and again, it goes back to it, man. You know, your spirits about all this is great. You know, for you to even, I'm just curious, for you to make this kind of money, what do you listen to right now? Like, what kind of music you be when you riding down in your new car?
Man, you ain't gonna believe this. And everybody be in the car when they get sick of me doing this. I like slow jams. Man. I like when I actually work out in prison, I gotta listen to slow jam. Like I like old school, like Boys the Men, Keith Sweat, Babyface, Jodeci. I like,
Come on
Keep on at me, 24/7.
Come on now.
To the Extreme, Cry No More.
Hey.
Kim, Promise to Love. So I got baby. I like this Boys and Men that I'm doing just fine. So it's like a lot of slow jams I like to, because when I'm in my car, I'm just cruising. Now I do listen to rap music. Like I told y'all before, I like to listen to Lil Baby that In a Minute. The young Lotto, Put It on the Floor.
Oh yeah.
Gorilla and Cardi B. They had the Tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Got the condos in the head. Woo woo. But now I got this other little young girl to my hype me up. I hype them up.
Hype me up.
Yeah, I like that. You know what I'm saying? So, and a lot of people send me music to my DM. I have an artist as well.
Correct.
I tried the female artist, but you know the female, shout out to T-shirt. Yeah. So the female artists, they like to do what they want to do. I don't have time. Y'all know I don't like to argue, right? Unless I'm with my girl. What Doll said, she like to argue. I sent her to law school.
Boom, there you go.
So I love music. I'm still a big fan of BG's music. I heard Turk say BG might be scared he'll spank him on the track. I was like, oh yeah? I would like to see this. I want to see them two do it, you know what I'm saying? Get on the track together. But if somebody send me something, I listen to, because I get a lot of music in my DM. And a lot of people I post. They're like, how much you charge? I say, as long as you not talk about no religion or babies or beating up on some women, I'll post it for you. So I post a lot of people's stuff in my story. Now, you want to put it on my page, because my page and got up there, you got to give me a few dollars now.
Yeah, right.
I got a little tricking I got to do. I got to spend a little money.
Got that.
Yeah.
Man.
Big facts.
With that being said,
Big T, baby. Oh, what you say?
Yeah.
I got that China on me. From Big T, baby.
I got that China on me.
Yeah, that's what China said, where they get it from. China exposed now.
What you got? Go ahead.
Yellow Beezy made that song, huh?
Yellow Beezy made Designer on me.
Well, I remixed. I got that China on me. From Big T, baby. I need a beat, I got to copyright that, because you
got to copyright that.
Got that China on.
The Wookiees. The Wookie connoisseur.
Big fact.
Big fact. What do you have coming up next that we might be excited for, that we might be doing? Yeah, what you got coming up?
Okay, we did the trailer for the movie. Y'all know I was talking about my reality show. I did that.
Boom. Y'all
know I'm one of the ones, because I can't stand when people say, oh, I'm about to do this, I'm about to, you finish it, coulda, woulda, and they never do it. So we went to New Orleans, we shot the trailer for the movie, Them Boys at War. I got my brother Dante and Justice involved. Shout out to New Iberia. And what we doing, shout out to my bro King. I had wrote movie scripts in prison. I wrote a lot of books. So when I come home, I realized that I didn't really write a movie script. I just was write fade in, fade out, just writing, right? So when I come home, I was like, okay, I'm lazy and I don't want to write. So I got me a cell phone. I went and bought a cell phone. I started narrating on the phone. I said, this ain't gonna work. So I contacted my partner King, flew him in, and then he wrote the thing. So now we done got with a professional. So now she's doing the rewrite for us. I said, hey, every 3 to 5 pages, send it to me, because I don't need you getting Hollywood. I need that. New Orleans, you dig, you heard me. Don't take away from my people, our culture, how we talk down there. So shout out to Charlene. She been handling that for us. So when she finished that, we get with the team. Shout out to Diesel, because Diesel the one got them involved with me.
Yeah.
And we gonna shoot it in New Orleans. I had a meeting the other day. Shout out to E Solid. He put me on the phone. Yeah, because he put me on the phone.
Mr. Two.
E Solid out here making moves, y'all. He put me on the phone with the people from Netflix who got the big dog, not the little small. He put me on the phone with the people who started that stuff.
Come on.
Yeah, so shout out to East Side. And honestly, when I was heading to Milwaukee, I was actually in Las Vegas at the airport, and I was on a conference call with them. And we was talking about the movie, everything. But like I let them know, like, I'm not gonna, if I do decide to go that route with Netflix, I'm not gonna let them give me some money, then own stuff. No, we gonna film it, and then we gonna look, we can partner up or y'all, like that. I already got my vision of what I want to do. It's good to be a boss.
It's great to be a boss.
Facts.
Man, as we close this out, man, I gotta ask.
You gotta close out. I'm just getting started.
Yeah, we just getting started. No, we gonna bring in
other people.
Yeah. But I'm just curious. Do you know the history of like the wine? Where that come from?
Okay. I want to give BG the credit, but I know BG, Turk, Fresh, all of them was saying in their music. Now this is where I take the credit. When I was in jail, I used to always try to keep up with the streets. I said, what they said on that? It was like, they said that ski weed and all that other old stuff. I said, they don't say why? I said, nah, man, that's old. Anybody use that anymore? I said, when I come home, I ain't changing them. So when I came home, I crunked the wine back up, and that's when Turk started saying it, OG Booby Black started saying it, Lil Wayne said that's his favorite slang. Okay, see that?
Some niggas in New Orleans like, hey, I'm a
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So Angola, you know what I'm saying? So when I come home, we'll be jumping on social media. And I was used to the wine, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, I think it comes from a bum or a junkie, somebody, because usually it be the bums in the neighborhood that start the slang, like, whoa, nah, like, wine, what's up, you know what I'm saying? So, but I know Jizzle, Fresh, all of them used to say it in their music. It's in Cash Money music. But when I come home, I revised it. I brought it back out there.
Well, let's go and do it right now, man. We gotta say it. Yeah, we gotta say it.
Big facts.
Terrance Gangsta Williams back on the couch.
Boy,
we gotta say it.
They don't like that, boy. I've been cutting up out here.
You are a real life 3-star.